is Patty Jackson. On this edition of Patty TV, we've got Ice-T in the building, in the studios of WDAS. Exciting documentary, Something from Nothing, The Art of Rap. You may have heard a lot about it. Who'd have thought that hip-hop would last as long as it has, how it's evolved, the differences between old school and new school, and you're here to tell us about it. How much fun was it doing this documentary?
I mean, it was great. I actually just called up my friends. I said, you know, a lot of people know rap now. They listen to it, but they don't know where it comes from.
Yeah.
And I don't feel people hold it in as high regard as I do. And it is an art form. It came from nothing. It's an American music. Kids invented it, and it deserves its respect. So I went at the film like that. I said, we're not going to talk about the money, the cars, the girls, the jewelry, the beef. We're going to talk about the craft. And we took the movie to Sundance. We were huge at Sundance, and now it's in select theaters. Who would ever thought, you know, and I'm very excited. It's been a great weekend.
It has really evolved differently because a lot of people who love the old school rap don't really understand the rap that's going on today. They kind of miss either the party music that you would hear or rap songs that had a message behind it. Nowadays, it just seems to be about just anything and anything to get on the radio.
Well, I think the music they miss is kind of the stuff that wasn't on the radio even back in the day. People like Public Enemy, KRS-One, and Ice Cube. The thing was, we were able to sell records at record stores, and I did an interview with a 21-year-old young lady the other day, and I said, well, I made a lot of money and sold a lot of records when people went to the record store. She said, what's a record store?
Oh, no!
So now your artists are kind of forced into, you know, whatever the pop radio is playing, and a lot of times that will be pretty homogenized and pretty simple. So what they do is they're just following the trend because they want to be heard, and you can't go to the internet because there's so many people on the internet. So they're kind of like in a paradox. But I think you're going to get close. You know, I think the kids are going to start talking more about something. There's lots of issues out there. I just think maybe you went through a pop lull for a minute, because the art form is still there, it's still strong, and there's a lot of people out there that have things they want to say. So I'm not giving up on it. I just wanted to give. I think when you see the movie, it'll re-inspire you. Like you go, okay, now I know what the early people in hip hop were doing. So maybe it'll motivate you.
Wow, your career amazing.
Yeah,
your career. New Jack City just celebrated an anniversary for New Jack City. A
25?
classic, a classic movie.
Who would have thought?
Who would have thought? When you filmed New Jack City, did it feel like we're making a classic movie?
No, I was terrified actually making that movie because that year I put out the original Gangster album and they had me playing a cop.
Yeah.
So I was like, will this be the end of my career? Will this movie be big? Will it hit? Will people accept me as an actor? But after getting over that hump and the movie doing so well, that's when I realized, well, I can act.
Yeah.
People can separate my musical, personality from acting. And now, what a difference a day makes. Now I've been playing on Law and Order for the last 14 years. It's my 13th season. And yeah, one thing I always tell the youth, I say, you really don't know where you're going to go. Always try to be the best of wherever you are, and you'll always move up. But you can't. I couldn't have plotted this. This as my destination.
Yeah.
I had no idea it was going to happen.
And you've got a hit reality show with your beautiful wife who's here.
Yeah.
Can we just put the camera on Coco for just a minute? Coco, hi!
Yeah.
He's here with you. People love your wife.
I mean
this show, people just like, I love that show. What do you think the secret is?
I think we don't really care about being on television and the shows. I think we were, they wanted us to do the show. Coco saw it as a way for people to get a better understanding of her because she was taking a lot of abuse on the net. People didn't like her. They just looked at her. They didn't like her. But then once people got a chance to see her on the show, they're like, wow, she's really a nice person. I don't know why I was being so cruel. But we didn't think that we would give them enough for television because we don't fight. You watch our show, we don't fight. We don't throw drinks in each other's face, flip over tables. I just sit around and play Xbox and talk crazy, and it hit. It hit.
It did.
And I guess it goes to show people don't need all that extra drama. They just want to see something that's real and sincere. So, Coco and I really love each other, and we really work together, and we really have a dog named Spartacus who just had a puppy. And people are into that. They want to see his dog, Maximus. People just kind of want to look inside lack of a better word, celebrity lives. I also, I don't like the reality shows where you have all these people that are doing well, you know, crying and moaning about life. I'm like,
yeah.
you know, like housewives, like you live in a mansion. I mean, really? There's people out there that have life really messed up and they're going through it. And I'm like, for me, in my position where I am, I'm very fortunate, and I want to show people that I'm happy.
Yeah.
You know, I think people want to see that. They don't want to see me miserable.
No, they love the show.
Yeah.
You got a hit. You got a hit.
Thank
a beautiful wife. We thank you for everything that you have given to us through your art,
Yeah.
the TV shows, the music, the reality shows.
Thank you.
Because you got a lot of fans. Welcome to Philadelphia. This documentary, Something from Nothing, The Art of Rap, it's in select theaters now. Get to know the history of hip-hop and where it started and where it has grown. For those of us who love old school hip-hop, the people that you had a chance to interview, just amazing.
And you can go to theartofrap.com.
Oh, okay.
And you can see a trailer and you can see a cast. So you can see a little bit of it before they even go to see it at the theaters.
Check out the trailer. Check it out in theaters now. The history of our music, of hip-hop, a part of our culture. Check it out now. Ice-T, thank you so much.
Thank you. You're good. I love it.